There is somebody that's going to be watching this, and you've been admiring a person. You've been admiring somebody, maybe at school or maybe at your workplace, maybe online, maybe an Instagram model, maybe somebody on YouTube, and you've been thinking, this is my future spouse, right? Maybe you're even falling into lust, in your mind about this person. The Bible says in Matthew 5:27, you've heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust after her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Okay? And then in Job 31, it says, I've made a covenant with my eyes that I should not lust after a young woman. And then it talks about how God sees everything, right? He knows if we're lusting, he knows all that. But in 1 Corinthians 6:15-17, it says that if we have sex with a prostitute, if we commit adultery with a prostitute, we become one flesh with them. A lot of these celebrities, a lot of these Instagram models, even people out and about, they are transgender, okay? You don't even know it. Men, you don't even know it, but you are lusting after a man. You are inviting the spirit of perversion into your heart, right? What is it? We say, oh, spirit of homosexuality. Yes, but what is that really? The name of that spirit is the spirit of perversion. It's perverting the design that God had created, man and woman. And so we have to be very, very careful, right? Obviously, God says, don't lust at all. Get lust out of your heart. Flee from sexual immorality. But we also need to be careful because of this. A lot of women too, we lust after these celebrity men, but a lot of them are transgender. A lot of them are they're not outwardly saying, oh, I'm transgender. No, they say that they're naturally born a woman, naturally born a man, but they're transgender. So I want to warn you that everything is not as it seems. The Bible says that man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks upon the heart. Maybe there's somebody that you're crushing on at school or, at your workplace or in your friend group. And let me tell you, you think that person is wonderful, perfect. You have this idea of them in your mind, but they reject you or they're not interested in you. And the reality is sometimes, not always, but sometimes God is really protecting you from what he is seeing. He sees behind closed doors. He sees what's in their heart. He sees the future possibility of you guys being together and how they would hurt you, how they would lead you astray. He